Welcome to Miami. This is a big event city, and folks here are fired up for this one inside Hard Rock Stadium as the Miami Hurricanes try to represent the great tradition of their program. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see the number 13 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the winners of 7 straight, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Canes will kick this deep to start us off. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Florida State's offense will have the football first here. Here we go. You can feel juice in this thing.
Today, and it can change everything.
Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that ends up a first down.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Third down.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes a difference.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. The returner corralled. So Miami's offense takes the field. The first chance we have to see them today. But there's one guy on this defensive side, Kirk, who could be a game wrecker. It's this elite pass rusher. Very much on the quarterback's mind today.
Yeah, Chris, but it's going to be very tough. This quarterback does a nice job of moving around in the pocket, and also he's going to have an awareness of exactly where this guy is and have a clock in his mind about how quickly that ball needs to get out.
They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense.
Great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. Chris, oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. You can say not recently, they had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss,
Opposing tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a fourth down stop. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks instead.
On the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Returner looking to make a play. They'll give it to the back. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Well, Kirk, no.
Just the last few minutes. Sure.
And they'll use the ground game here. Run it up the middle, but stop for him. No gain. Second down play coming up. To the air. It's Uiagalelei. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch. Get a little bit closer to the marker. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on third and short. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down. And the Seminoles will line up to boot it away.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Great cut there. They can't stop him. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down. The Hurricanes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Second down play coming up with this offense. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
On 3rd and short, they give the ball to the tight end. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down. The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Second down now after the sack. Looking to throw. It's Ward. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Powering through. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Running back grabs it on a screen. And the tackle is made. The defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. He was successful with his last kick. This one, though, from 46 yards away. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. Team is out there now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And he's brought down, but they move backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
On a wide receiver screen with a corner that tight, you've got to do a good job of blocking him or screening him. Nobody there, and a quick reaction by the corner allows him to make a nice play.
Oh, it's a reverse. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained. And that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
Quick completion to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackler there. Big versus big. Back to throw. It's Uiagalelei. Makes a quick grab. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Seminoles pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on 3rd down passing plays. And that was a perfect call, and he will execute.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Quarterback keeps the football. The Noles are moving quickly down the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, that one's picked off. Can he take it all the way? And that's a solid return after the interception.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words with his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. And now the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. The Hurricanes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Throws a rocket toward the right side. Oh, the pass is picked off. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Dropping back. It's Uiagalelei. Pass falls incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. The cut of the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now. And the Knowles will bring their punt team onto the field.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
On the ground, it's Johnson. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Hold it.
Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And the Canes will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. As we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard. It'll be fourth down. And the Seminoles will line up to kick it away. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. First down. Looking to throw the football. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Important second down play coming up. He'll hand it off. Fighting him off.
Yeah, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Scanning the field. It's Ward. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now. The Canes bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Benson. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Pass complete. It's second down now.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend. But it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, you might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Grab behind the line. It's Hill. Block for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now.
Good catch, just past the first down. Continue. It's a nice play by the quarterback and wide receiver there.
The offense going with the hurry up. Looking to pass. It's Ward. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back. Looking to throw for it on third down. So looking for a completion. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Downfield.
Man coverage. That stop continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. Fourth down coming up. The Seminoles will bring their punt team onto the field.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Canes looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And looking to throw now on first down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Getting set. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Ward. Quick throw to the left side, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Lets him fly to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Hand it off for a draw. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Off the RPO, caught to the right. It's a fumble. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
Big guys up front line up. It's 1st down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Big throw caught on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. A crucial 3rd down play right here. Scanning the field. It's Ward. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a 1st down. The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Canes come to the line in the hurry up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he fires the football to the right side. Deep ball caught inside the 10. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And he's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line. Coming up, 2nd down and goal.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 20-point lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounced back from that right away. Not much on that play, brought down short. Now it's 2nd down here.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire 1st half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. The Knowles will send their punt team onto the field. Fair catch called for, but there's a flag down. We'll see what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense gets a 2nd chance at points here after that special teams roughing penalty. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. The pass is incomplete. 2nd down after that previous play.
I don't know if it's the defense that's impacting him, but this quarterback is really struggling. Already has thrown a pick. His mechanics seem to be off. His footwork isn't in sync. almost to another pick. Boy, he's going to have to make some kind of adjustments.
Looking for some space. It's Toafili. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Receiver brought down after a short pitching catch. Back to throw. It's Tuiangalale. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Hill. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain. And the Knowles looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Timeout is called to tuck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. After a disastrous first down play, they're backed up on 2nd and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Looking to throw it on 3rd and he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Joseph. And he stopped at the 19 by the coverage. Here comes the Miami field. Surprise attempts.
Guys, between the coaches who have matched wits in this game and the players and the unforgettable moments, Miami, Florida State is must-see TV, and today is no different. These two defenses have really been up to the task so far, and it's hard to ignore how each of these two secondaries have impacted things. They've stayed true to their assignments, covering each receiver like a blanket. And you know what else they've done? They've wrapped up and tackled.
At the pass on the jet sweep. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. Offense in hurry-up mode. Looking to throw. It's Ward. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. And it brings up 4th down. The Hurricane. On the ground, it's Williams. And he's stopped again. They've had patience with the
goal against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground. It's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Hill. And the defense wraps it up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion. But now it's 4th down. And the Seminoles will have to pick this away. And they're letting it high tempo now. No huddle. Junior the Canes will line up to punt it away.
How about the call here? They go with the screen on 3rd down and short.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. That's a crucial response from this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
20, Florida State, 10.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. To throw, it's Ward. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
First down, looking to throw the football. Let's reel in. It's Restrepo. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Snags the quick throw. And the gain just good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Well, the back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. That defense has been all over the running game. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain in the pitch and catch.
The slot receiver can go inside or to the outside. This time he sets the defender up and then works across the middle for the completion.
Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. Well, the energy really building up, but they're not careful. This could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. One of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can you keep it going here? They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. There's a 1st and 10 play. And the quarterback keeps it here. Breaks loose at the 45. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. He decides to keep it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Urgency now for the offense. They'll need to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Douglas. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Running back with the football. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down. The Seminoles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
The Noles looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Caught in the backfield. It's Benson. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. Solid game puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Extra point try coming now. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Florida State, 17.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Grab down the middle. It's George. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. And the Canes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Play action here on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's George. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
He's now 2nd down.
Back to throw again. Lets it go quickly. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's complete downfield. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown for the U. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against the secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
34. Florida State, 17.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
There's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Caught quickly. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. Put her down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. The pre-snap motion from the offense. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. They get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pass into Uiagalelei. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Look out, he's got some space. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Makes a quick grab. Heads out of bounds with a short gain on the play. The Canes will hustle to the line. Hurry up. Drops to throw. The coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And he knocks that one right through. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Returner looking to create better field position. And the tackle is made in what's going to be the final play of this period. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved in catching passes. That's tough to stop. It's open target on the left side. They bring him down, but a solid game there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And the Knowles starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Close to the tight end. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Douglas. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Hill. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. And the Seminoles looking to cash in this red zone trip. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Knowles.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's good.
The extra point is good.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Makes the score. Miami 37, Florida State 24.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. The the returner loses the football deep in their own territory. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it when you can't hold on to the football.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Makes the grab. Can he get there? The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. To the air. It's Uiagalelei. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Seminoles. That's a crucial score. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
That makes the score Miami 37, Florida State 31.
Bringing it out. It's Johnson. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Second down.
Grab behind the line. It's Restrepo. He'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. The defense drops him for a loss. Went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Just a really good job by the corner here, recognizing this wide receiver screen. Because he was so quick to react, when the receiver makes the catch, he's right there to make that tackle.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. An explosive play moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. The Seminoles pick up enough yardage for a first down. Looking for a gap. It's Williams. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Here's the second down play. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Now it's third and short in the 32. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Dropping back to Uiagalelei. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that third down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
That makes the score Miami 37, Florida State 34.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
one away.
Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Hurricanes offense takes the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Running with purpose. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21. Cade's looking to run some tempo here.
This is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. An important third down attempt for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Restrepo. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. That's reeled in. It's Brown. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out in the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late-game comeback victory. Caught over the middle. It's Benson. They bring him down quickly and short reaching catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. It's going to bring up a 3rd down play. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Handing off on the draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Now, do you call a conservative play and just wait for overtime, or try to make something happen and win it in regulation? They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. And a timeout is called late in this tie game. Crucial choices coming up. On 3rd and short, they've got to hustle to the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Now the offense, 7 seconds remaining. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough. Wideout goes in motion. And the Canes stops the clock. Kick it away. The offense a chance to tie it up if they can get into field goal position quickly. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Check the clock here. Probably time for just one last play. And this one is dropped and incomplete as time runs out to end the ball game. We love to see a game come down to the final possession. It was who's going to have the football last, and they were able to make plays and come out with a win.
Yeah, not only the final minutes, but the final drive. And that entire unit looked calm, cool, and collected. It was well called by their offensive coordinator, and this defense just couldn't stop them when they needed to.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Curve Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.